What's going on, guys? It's Greg here today, and I'm going to be bringing you guys my Call of Duty Modern Warfare settings video. First off, I just want to show my stats in the background. I know I have no life. The whole virus has made me add 17 days of playtime. So yeah, before the virus hit, I was probably around 8 to 10 days played. So about anywhere from 15 to 17 days played since the virus hit. My score per minute's bugged. My combat record's pretty much bugged. I don't know why. I've had my score per minute is always going down, whereas my everything else is kind of going up. My game modes are actually inaccurate as well because the stats stopped tracking for a while and Infinity Ward fixed it, and yeah, so my combat record's kind of incomplete. But I'll just go over the basics real quick just so you guys can see my overall weapon usage, and we'll just go through this real quick. You can pause if you're curious for whatever gun you'd like to see. I do have Damascus, as you guys know. That's my equipment usage. And then we'll just go through kill streaks. Like I said, game modes are bugged. And we'll go over here and just show you the field upgrades. But yeah, the reason the game modes are bugged is because it doesn't show actually how many kills I actually have in each game mode, simply because, like I said, it was bugged at one point in Infinity Ward, fixed it like months later, and my stats finally started tracking again. So all my ground war stats are pretty much accurate, but every other game mode I should probably have somewhere around 40,000 kills more in 10 versus 10. So if I go through all those game modes, it's not going to add up to 152,000 kills, so it's kind of irrelevant. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the settings. So I play controller on PC, and this is, in my opinion, like for the best graphical settings, what you guys can run. I use a different frame limiter. I don't use the one you're seeing here in game. I don't trust it. I never trust in-game frame limiters because sometimes they can add some lag. So I just keep it to unlimited. Sync every frame. VSync, that's always off. You always want that off. I play in 1440p, 144 hertz, even though my computer cannot handle 144 hertz at 1440p. I actually just got a new monitor, so we're trying that out. And I'm adjusting to 1440p. I was trying G-Sync, but I honestly don't really like G-Sync just because it adds a little bit of extra input lag, and I don't like to have input lag at all. Just the least amount I could possibly get because it just feels terrible. Anyways, for my settings, this should be low. I don't know why that was up, but I have normal textures just so it looks good for you guys that are watching, but everything else is pretty much disabled just so that way I can get the best frame rate possible, as well as the lowest amount of input lag, and that's why I have it set up that way. Yeah, I'd like to apply that. My audio settings, do not copy these ones if you're looking to do so, just because my headset plays everything so much louder than normal, and I don't know why. So I have everything set so it sounds like what you guys are probably hearing through your headset. So again, don't copy these settings. It's just how I have it because my headset's weird. Anyways, whenever I'm talking with friends cross-platform, not on Discord, I put this to open. Otherwise, on push to talk. Like I said, I play controller on PC, so let's go ahead and get to my controller settings. I have default for all this stuff here. Dead zone is at 0.10. That's what feels most comfortable for me. Stick sensitivities are 6. ADS 1.0, aim response curve type I use standard. I don't like to switch. Old school. I don't like to switch things up. I just like to play how COD has always been. So standard again for the aim assist. Scale aim assist with the FOV. Disabled weapon mounts. ADS plus melee. Weapon mount exit enabled. You guys can pretty much see the rest here. In Warzone, I use contextual tap. In multiplayer, I use tap to reload. Pretty much everything else is pretty much default. And then for general, we should go over here, controller. I play on 80 FOV. That's the default for console. I do not like higher FOV on controller. Just for me, it feels awful aiming wise, and it feels really awkward. And I know a lot of people, console say, oh, it's unfair that PC players can move all the way up to 120, blah blah blah. Well, honestly, guys, I mean, I'm just gonna show it one more time. I play on 80 FOV. And I have a 4.71 KD. So, yeah, I don't really think it's that much of an advantage if we're being honest here. So, and then Let me see. Square mini-map, I think, is the best just because you see more, as you guys can see, which is good if you're running the advanced UAV. Colorblind type disabled. I am actually a little bit colorblind in real life, but none of the settings really fit me, so they just make it look weirder and even more unlikely for me to see people, even though this game already has terrible visibility. Then I think that's all I really need to show you guys. Again, I just have my server latency and frames per second counter up top. You can turn packet loss on as well if you're curious to see that, but I like try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. Also, quick tip, I have my HUD at 0. The reason why is so the minimap is closer to like the mid. It's a lot closer in your screen. Like if I load up a private match here real quick, I'm going to show you guys this, just because I think this is a good setting that a lot of people should have, because you don't have to move your eyes too far off the center of your screen to read your radar. So I'm going to show you guys this example here in private match real quick. As you guys can see, it's more towards the middle of my screen than it is up really close, and the reason I have it that way is simply because I don't want to have to look all the way up to the top, like outer bounds of my screen just to see the radar. It's a little bit more center for me. It's a little bit easier to see enemies on the advanced UAV, the regular UAV, whatever's going on, and that's why I like that. So yeah, but again, that's pretty much my settings here. I don't really use mouse and keyboard ever. I'm not very good on mouse and keyboard, but yeah, that's pretty much my settings. And hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys like these settings, give them a try. You know, I honestly recommend the best thing for people to do is just to try their own settings. Don't try to copy other people's settings, but just try to have your own settings, and that way you can find what feels comfortable for you. But it's always good to just try some other settings just to see if anything feels good for you. But again, don't just copy my settings and think that it's going to work for you, because it might not. You gotta try on your own. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let me know if this helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.